Parasite. Right off the bat, I will be refraining from any kind of spoilers. I will have a special section at the end for that. I will tell you the premise and nothing else. This means that if you want to skip the spoilers, this review will be a lot shorter than usual. But hey, the faster you can click this video off and go see it, the better. I'm gonna be honest and say that I never even heard about this movie until it became an Academy Awards nominee. And while I have my issues with the Oscars, I can't deny that it made me curious, so I checked it out. And I was positively surprised. The premise is really simple. A poor family finds a way to nestle themselves into a rich family's home and sorta exploit them. The movie is packed with themes and clever ideas, which I don't wanna spoil, and it's really funny and twisted at the same time. Even if you were to remove the metaphor this movie is portraying, it would still be a great and entertaining movie. And this is what I'm always talking about. Make a movie first and foremost, and keep your politics in your pockets. The most important aspect of it all is how it felt. All the characters are genuine human beings for a change. And all of the great stuff is told through visuals rather than expositional dialogue. I hate it when movies tell me how to feel instead of showing me. So, as per usual, there were things in there that were a bit out of place, but nothing major, so it's hardly worth spoiling. Speaking of which, from this point on, there will be spoilers. So I thank everyone who's watched this far, and I will see you guys next time. So the metaphor this movie hammers down is about class. Some great parallels are drawn between the rich family and the poor family and such. Sure, this is pretty basic stuff, but the way it was executed made it work really well. And the most obvious one, for example, is during the storm, the protagonist family has their whole neighborhood flooded and they are forced to leave everything behind, while the rich family hardly notice the bad weather. In fact, their son is camping out in the yard and is enjoying the rain. When the son of the protagonist wakes up in the hospital, he sees the hilarity of it all. The doctor examining him, as well as the cop trying to interrogate him, are both parasites as well. Our protagonists, who we thought were so witty and innovative, were just doing the same thing as everyone else. They're just another cog in the wheel. It goes by fast, but I thought it was a clever touch. After the climax at the party, Mr. Kim decides to hide from the authorities in the sub-basement of the house, effectively replacing Gaon-se, the previous basement dweller and parasite, thus continuing the cycle of a poor man literally living beneath a rich man and feeding off his scraps. I rarely find movies of today humorous. Most of them consists of really quippy type humor that is tailor-made for people without a soul. But Parasite excels in the humor department for the very reason I mentioned earlier. It feels genuine for a change. Its cinematography is beautiful. Not as great as, say, 1917, but having just seen that movie with its shot composition in the back of my head, it would bias me a bit. Still, Parasite looks gorgeous. Lots of mixture between sharp and round edges and that flooding shot. Pacing is flawless. I never felt the movie's runtime and it never took me out of it. Its tone changes in an instant, from this witty drama to borderline horror, and it's really shocking, but remains focused. An act of God by today's standards in my book. I strongly recommend this movie. A true surprise hit. So yeah, that's pretty much all I had. I thank you guys so much for watching this review, and if you made it all the way through the spoilers, I thank you even more. I love making them, and it makes me really happy that you watched them. I wish you all a great day, and I will see you next time.